Sam Lapidus goes to the grocery store to buy some salt. He says to the grocer, "You have salt?" And the man says, "Have I got salt? Have I got salt? Here, take a look this wall, salt, salt. Take a look down here, salt, salt. Take a look here, barrel salt, box of salt. Come on downstairs, I'll show you more salt. That kind of salt, we have salt here. And where else? Salt, salt, my God." And Sam Lapidus says, "This is marvelous, but will you ever sell all this salt?" "Me, I can't sell salt. But the guy who sells me salt, oh, can he sell salt?"
I have the feeling now that the average Jew is not as funny as the average Jew was when all your friends were Jewish. Like when I was a kid, a 60-year-old Jew, that was an old Jew. I'd be sitting eating my soup, like whatever. You're not like, to me, you're definitely old enough chronologically to be an old Jew, but you don't remind me of.
No, I'm not the old Jew. I laugh at old Jews because I'm not one of them. But I had the same thing. They're sitting with the soup, and they'd all sit there, and they're slurping it. And then, you know, we used to sit wherever you could get a seat, and this Horn and Harness and so, and they slurp. You have to make that noise when you eat. What do you know about noise? You don't know noise. I know noise.
I'm at a Shabbat dinner in Brooklyn, and they sit me next to this guy who's a survivor of the Holocaust. Old man. He's wearing a short sleeve shirt. You see the numbers and everything. And a conversation began at the table about the synagogue, and somebody in the synagogue who moved a chair and didn't put it back or borrowed a book, and it was nonsense, nonsense. This old man out of nowhere picks his head out of the soup and in Yiddish says, "Ich gedenkt him von der Lager," which means I remember him from the lager, from the death camps. From the death camp. Now you have to understand now, the whole room is like, he's got our attention, like the floor is yours, right? And he says this in Yiddish. It was the funniest thing. They're talking about a guy in the synagogue who must be 100 years old also, who took a book and didn't bring it back. Nonsense, right? So the guy goes, "Ich gedenkt him von der Lager." I remember him from the Auschwitz or whatever death camp they were at together. I think he goes, he begins to tell the story. He goes, "Es gewesen eine Nacht." There was a night. Als ich hab gehabt a Kartoffel. I had a potato. And hat nicht a Kartoffel. And he didn't have a potato. And ich hab ihm gegeben my Kartoffel. I gave him my potato. Right? And we're all listening to this. And he takes the perfect pause and says, "If I'd have known back then he'd be doing the things he's doing today, I wouldn't have given him the potato."